6 reasons why you might not survive living in Chico, California. Watch this video before you make the move. Let's start with the biggest one, the summers. According to the National Weather data, Chico regularly hits triple digits between June and September, hitting, 105, 110, and there are some times at night it doesn't even cool down. And if you're moving from the Bay Area or Santa Cruz area or anywhere with mild summers, this will come as a culture shock to you. People who don't factor this in will genuinely pack up and move away because your power bill will spike, your outdoor lifestyle will shift to indoor, for months. And if you don't have central AC in your home, you will feel every single degree of it. 2, wildfire smoke is part of life here. Now, this one is very closely tied to the heat, and it's a non-negotiable because living in Butte County means living with smoke season. And according to the California Air Research Board, the Chico has a record of some of the worst quality index days of the state during peak fire seasons, especially late summers through the fall. Some years it's manageable. Other years you are indoor for weeks at a time with an air purifier just blasting. If you have allergies or asthma or any respiratory sensitivities, this deserves a serious look before you make a commitment because it's not necessarily a deal breaker for everyone, but pretending it doesn't exist would be a real disservice to yourself. So here's where we're at. The summers will test you, and the smoke season will challenge you in ways you probably haven't even imagined yet. And here's the interesting part. Those 2 things alone have sent people packing and moving away from Chico. But the people that actually have done the research before they arrive, they thrive here. They know the truth. And so we still have 4 more reasons to get through. One of them about the housing market, and the last one that really has changed Butte County completely. So stick with me because we still have 4 more reasons. Before we get there, if you are seriously thinking about relocating to Chico, go grab our free Chico relocation guide that talks about the best neighborhoods, the top-rated schools, and everything you need to hit the road running. And the link is in the description below. Grab it now and come back because the next 4 reasons are the ones that you really don't want to skip. Reason 3, the job market. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Stats, Chico's unemployment has always been above the California state average. The local economy leans heavily on California Chico State University, the healthcare through in-low medical centers, and agricultural and local retail. If your career is in tech or corporate sec, you will be remotely working if that's an essential requirement for you. People who relocate and expect to land a high-paying job, it just isn't happening, and it's catching people off guard. Know your income before you land here. 4, the traffic. The traffic here in Chico will fool you. It looks like a small town on a map, and in many ways it is. However, if you're looking at downtown or the Esplanade during peak hours, it is no joke. So, according to City of Chico's general planning data, the city's population has grown steadily and has not kept up in pace with the growth. So if you're coming from like a major metro place, you will laugh at our traffic because it's nothing compared to there. But if you're expecting a sleepy, small town where you hit every green light, you'll be adjusting your expectations pretty quickly. You will either hate or love the social scene in Chico. This is one of those things that most people don't talk about, or they just don't talk about enough because Chico has a very active social scene, largely due to Chico State. And according to U.S. Census Bureau data, the city's median age is largely skewed towards a younger generation. If you are a young professional or a student, the energy is a massive draw. But if you're a family or a retiree looking for a quiet neighborhood or just, looking for lots of amenities, Chico can feel limiting fast. The restaurant scene is very solid. The farmers markets are fantastic, and we know our outdoor recreation is outstanding. But stack it up against Sacramento or the Bay Area for entertainment or for just completely different varieties of the world, and you might feel like we're lacking. Number 6, the last one. The 2018 Camp Fire changed the region forever, and this is the one that ties it all back together. On November 8th of 2018, the Camp Fire destroyed 90% of Paradise, which is about 10 miles from Chico. And according to CAL FIRE, it remains still one of the deadliest and one of the most destructive wildfires in California history. This event reshaped Lake Chico overnight. Thousands of people were displaced. Residents flooded the market, pushing prices up overnight and rents. So the community is still healing and the region is still rebuilding. And if you move here, you're moving to a place that carries the weight and also one that is deeply, genuinely resilient because of it. So here's the full picture. Chico is not perfect and is not for everyone. However, the people that choose to live here thrive here and genuinely love it. Yes, the summers are hot and the smoke season is real. We have a job market that has some real limits to it. Traffic is growing and the social scene is niche. Plus, we had the Camp Fire that put a mark on this region's housing market that changed everything. Put that all aside, we have some of the best weather during spring and fall, and the community is such a tight-knit community. It just makes sense. It's one of the best places for living compared to most in California. And this past weekend, my son and I were walking through Biddle Park, and on Sunday we were biking as a family through the park. The Fickert team has helped so many people move here and build their absolute best life. And we've watched other ones that simply weren't prepared and didn't want to live here. The difference always comes down to the same thing: research, honesty, and having the right people that are in your corner to make sure that you're making the right decision. If you're seriously thinking about moving to Chico, let's talk. Keith and I are here to give you the full, honest picture, not just the highlights. And reach out to us. We're happy to talk to you and figure out if Chico is the right fit for you to commit to. And if you haven't yet, go get that free relocation guide to Chico. It covers schools and jobs and neighborhoods, everything that a newcomer needs. And after this, go watch the video about Chico's neighborhoods and where is the best place to live in Chico, because in that one, that is the flip side of this video, and it covers everything. We'll see you there.